It's 2020. Games journalism is in a very different state than most people would expect, but today I really wanted to read through this article from Business Insider, no doubt titled, "It's Time to Admit Animal Crossing New Horizons is a Dumb, Boring Game for Children," because as you can tell right from the title, the author of this article, this journalist, is just a little bit salty that this game wasn't exactly what he wanted. Now, I don't usually care when journalists say dumb things, but this one in particular was funny, because all he does is say, this game is for big fat babies, and obviously that it's a scam because it takes real time to progress gameplay. So, I thought that we could read through it. It's one thing to say that you dislike something, but in my opinion, it's another to say that something is for children just because it wasn't what you wanted. So the article does start out with saying, a few days after purchasing Animal Crossing New Horizons, the wildly popular Nintendo Switch game in which the player lives life and completes tasks on a tropical island, I got an invite to my friend Andy's island, Flavor Town. Appropriately, Andy immediately gave me a pizza oven. I purchased matching sporty sunglasses from the Blue Hedgehog posted outside town hall. Now, he goes into explaining his friend's island a little bit, maybe a couple of things that he enjoys about the game, but, 4 paragraphs in, after a reasonable amount of casual play, here's what I'm left with. Animal Crossing New Horizons sucks, and I don't want to play it anymore. Okay. So don't play it. This is not a personal attack. I know and respect many people who love this stupid baby game. So here we go. The user interface is slow, clunky, and infuriatingly designed. The user interface requires as many button presses as possible to accomplish the desired action, and you are forced to navigate it to perform basically every action required of you. Why is put in storage the second option on the list when I am operating the inventory inside my house? Clearly trying to put things in storage. Maybe because there are other things in that menu. Who knows? Why is it so hard to equip my net when I am being chased by a swarm of wasps? Probably because you are supposed to utilize the favorite button. Is that so much to ask of a player? To utilize the tools given to you? These are minor things, you might say. Fine, let's get to more important things. Prior to this game, my exposure to Animal Crossing was largely through osmosis, with Tumblr-era posts reminiscing about cute interactions with the lively denizens of their villages. That's more important? You are saying that that is more important than the slow, clunky, and infuriatingly designed user interfaces you're saying? So basically, you're only angry that you went into this with high expectations, with expectations of a completely different game, because you saw posts on Tumblr. By the way, who uses Tumblr anymore? Where are these Tumblr-era posts coming from? So imagine my surprise when I was placed on a deserted island with only 2 fellow residents. This is the point of the game. This is why they made a new iteration of the franchise. This is literally why, because it is a deserted island and you build up everything the way that you want it. Didn't you read the back of the box? The only saving grace is the option to visit your real-life friends' islands. This is a big thing. Yes, I do agree that it is one of the main focuses of Animal Crossing, in my opinion, is the fact that you can visit your real-life friends' islands. But if you don't like the core mechanics of the gameplay, you're most likely not going to enjoy visiting your friends' islands because you just don't enjoy the game as a whole. But if I log on and none of my friends are playing, there is literally nothing that I want to do. Now, he says that this game is long, it's drawn out, it takes real life time to progress. You can just speed up your switch's date and time. Yes, it is a little bit of like a side way to get through the game faster, but seriously, if you just want to speed up the gameplay the first couple of days in the game, you can do that. And of course, we can't have an article like this without bringing up that Tom Nook is a capitalist overlord. The entire setting and motivation of Animal Crossing is indentured servitude to an aggressive loan shark, Tom Nook, who appears to be selling a timeshare scam to the rest of the world's inhabitants. This is the second time he's referenced Stardew Valley. In Stardew Valley, at least you get to choose whether to side with the monolithic megacorporation that threatens to overwhelm the diverse and thriving small town you live in. In Animal Crossing, you start the game as a cog in the machine, and there's no way to escape. Oh no! There's actually a game that has a slight economic system. Oh boy, can't have that. This is basically his article. He finishes off with, one of the first items I got was the hamster cage, complete with a tiny, proportionally hamster-sized rodent in it. As cosmetic items largely serve little interactive purpose beyond binary on-off switches, you cannot do anything with the hamster. But if you zoom all the way in, you can see it running on its little wheel for hours, making no progress and never changing course. I feel for that poor guy. He's doing the same monotonous garbage as me, but he can't even change the wallpaper. Now, he actually had posted on Twitter, which it's now deleted, that he basically did this for hate views. I'm dead serious. If you have $200 to $300 left in your freelance budget and you want a post that will probably get at least 10k hate views, if we put the right SEO head on it, I will do this for you in less than 800 words. Bonus points if your billing department pays in under 30 days. He's responding to one of his tweets that says, I'm ready to say it. Animal Crossing sucks. Bad, lifeless game which is only fun if you put tons of time into it or you're playing with friends, which is clunky and inconvenient. Like most other aspects of the game, who will pay me to write this post? I'll do it for cheap. There you have it. He's saying, I just did this because I wanted clicks. He's saying you're going to get at least 10k hate views if you word it properly and the title's right and the header's right. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe that this is peak games journalism. They're getting clicks, and that's the only thing that they cared about when creating this article. But it's pretty sad to see that this is the state of journalism in the gaming industry. That this is classified as an acceptable article on a game, but let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think that hate views is the way to go in the gaming industry? Do you seriously think that that was a good article? I personally don't, but that's my opinion. I'm not going to go and write an 800-word article on a game that I don't like. I'm just not going to play the game. But if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like. And of course, if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way. And I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.